Hi, this is Bill Keck, a longtime dog walker and pet sitter on Staten Island, New York. This video is about Aunt Pat's cats, whom I cared for during 2009 and 2010. In Memoirs of a Pet Sitter, Episode 2, I talked about Sage and Sammy. They lived on Vermont Avenue in Staten Island, New York. I often walked Sage and Sammy past a house that was owned by a woman I'll call Aunt Pat. She asked if I took care of cats too. When I said yes, she took my business card. I asked how many cats she had. She said 6. I asked her to please make arrangements in advance. I saw her from time to time as I walked Sage and Sammy, but she never made arrangements with me. Her 6 cats were Joey, Blackie, Tina, Dottie, Pixie, and Blondie. They lived in this house on Vermont Avenue. One day I got a call from a woman I did not know named Claire. Claire told me Aunt Pat said I was her pet sitter. We had an ice storm in October 2009. Aunt Pat decided to walk to a Chinese takeout to get dinner. Along the way, she fell and could not get up. She was taken to a hospital and diagnosed with colon cancer, lung cancer, and brain cancer. She was 72 years old. Her medical condition was very grave. Claire had been taking care of the cats for a while, but it was too much for her. Claire asked me to care for the cats. I agreed. We discussed my rates and decided I was to come once a day for the cats. I started on December 7th, 2009, the 68th anniversary of Pearl Harbor Day. Aunt Pat left pictures and notes about her cats. The notes were written on a calendar page dated Friday, November 14th, 2008. This is Joey. He was about 1.5 years old in 2008 when the pictures was taken. He was white and rust-colored. He lived alone in the basement because he had herpes of the eyes. There was concern he might infect the other cats. He was mostly blind because of a vet tech error, but he liked to sit by the windows and look out at the lights and shadows. He liked Whiskas dry food and Friskies canned tuna, salmon, or beef. He was very shy at first, but eventually came to me to be petted. I was advised to be careful he didn't run outside because of his vision problems. This is Blackie. Blackie was kind of mayor of the household. I was not allowed to come in the house without greeting Blackie. He was about 6 years old in 2008. He suffered from a urinary blockage in January 2006 and was on special CD dry cat food and limited Friskies wet food. He was a lovely cat and very friendly. Tina lived on the main floor of the house with Blackie. Aunt Pat did not know her age. She was very shy. She had feline AIDS. Now, many vets will tell you to put a cat to sleep if it has feline AIDS. Outside, there is some danger of them infecting other cats while fighting. But she and Blackie got along well, and she never infected him. She also lived a rather long life. Tina was a gray, long-haired Persian-style cat. She was the mother of Dottie, Pixie, and Blondie, but wanted nothing to do with them. She preferred dry cat food, but also liked Friskies turkey, tuna, and mixed grill wet food. Dottie was a large gray tabby. He was about 3 years old in 2008. Originally, Aunt Pat thought he was a girl cat and named him Dottie. She decided to keep the name even after Dottie proved to be a boy cat. Dottie didn't mind. He was shy at first, but became very friendly to me. I liked Dottie. He lived on the top floor with Pixie and Blondie, who were his sister and brother. Pixie was a long-haired Persian-styled cat. She was about 3 years old in 2008. She was the sister of Dottie and Blondie, who lived with her on the top floor. She was very shy, but eventually became sort of used to me, sort of. Personally, I thought Blondie was the prettiest of the cats. He had long blonde hair. He was about 3 years old and the brother of Pixie and Dottie, who also lived on the top floor with him. But he was nearly feral and very, very shy of humans. Most of the times he hid from me. I could never come close to him. I rarely saw him. There was a big snow day that winter. I walked about 2 miles from my apartment to Aunt Pat's cats in the snowdrifts. I stayed overnight. It was the only way to care for the cats. Aunt Pat died during the summer of 2010. Her memorial service was at Holy Rosary Church on Staten Island on September 18th, 2010. She left money and her house to care for the cats. Claire found a woman, Doris, who agreed to take all 6 cats. She got money for fostering the cats, and Aunt Pat's money paid for cat food, kitty litter, and vet care. So the cats got to live out their natural lives, which I was happy about. I made this video to introduce Doris to the cats. I used an old camcorder. Originally, I transferred the video to VHS tape for her and Claire to watch. I recently got affordable hardware and software to move the video to PC format. Damn it, I forgot how to do that now. This is Joey. Hi, Joey. Hi, Joey. How's my little buddy doing there? How's my little buddy? That's Joey. Very nice little cat. Well, cute little cat there. See, there he is. Okay, buddy, there we go. This is Joey. Joey is a nice little cat. He's probably 3 or 4 years old. He lives alone in the basement because he has herpes of the eyes. Other cats will get herpes from him and we don't want that. But he is a very nice little house cat. He used to always hide from me. Nowadays he comes out to say hello. He gets petted. He gets treats. He's a very, very nice little cat. There's Joey. Hi, Joey. How you doing, little buddy? That's my little Joey buddy. He's white with rust color. He actually has rather pretty eyes. He likes to be cuddled and hugged when you get to him. It took me a long time to get to be friends enough with him to cuddle and hug him. This is an end table that's right at the end of a bed. Joey likes to sleep on the bed. When I come in, sometimes he sits on this end table now and lets me pet him. He's over here scratching in his kitty litter. There he is, and he's going to his food. There he is. He gets 1/2 can of Friskies wet cat food and 1/3 of a cup of CD dry food and some treats in a little white bowl. I make a point of jingling the treats in a little white bowl. There, here he's going after the treats. Hear them jingling? So he can find them. When I rattle the bag and put the treats in there, he comes running. Okay. I shall let Joey eat in peace. Good night, Joey. Here we are. This is on Blackie and Tina's floor, and I'm just showing you. I give the cats Friskies Party Mix treats. There are about 6 different flavors. The cats love them a lot. I'll show you in a minute. One of the things I do is take the bag and shake it like this. You look over here, see Blackie's looking right around the corner for the treats. Yes, he is. And there's Tina down there. You see Tina down there? She's right there. She's waiting right by her little treat bowl. She loves these treats too. Let me give him some treats and watch what happens. Here you go. I take the treats and jingle the bag and drop the treats in the bowl. Where's the bowl? There it is. So it makes that ring. And you see Blackie gets his treats. Now as I approach, Tina runs away. Then I take the treats, shake the bag, put the treats in the bowl, and then back away. And usually Tina will come right out to the bowl to get some treats. Is she going to do it tonight? No, she knows I'm up to something different, so she's not going to come out now. Suspicious little cat Tina is. There she is. Once she was convinced that I was out of the way, she came right over to the treats. And she's eating the treats out of the bowl. So all the cats in this household know these Friskies treats. Jingle them in a little white dish like that and they'll be very happy to get some treats. Blackie gets 1/2 can of wet CD cat food. We've been giving him the seafood flavor and he loves it a lot. You can see him, he's waiting for his food right here. Here he comes, watching that food come around. Here we go. There he goes. He loves the wet cat food. He doesn't care too much for dry cat food. He only eats it after everything is gone. However, he does love the Friskies treats. So that's Blackie eating his dinner. I gotta go prepare Tina's food. Tina gets 1/2 can of Friskies wet cat food and 1/3 of a cup of CD dry cat food. She seems to prefer the dry cat food, though there are certain flavors of the wet cat food that she likes. She often leaves the wet cat food and the dry cat food until later. She really likes the treats. Here's Tina sitting by her treat dish. She's way far away from me, probably 20 feet. There you go, back up. I'm way in the dining room with Blackie. She's way in the living room. She likes to eat under that coffee table. It's kind of like a little cave that protects her. She likes to be under beds and under the sofa on the side there. So I'm going to take her food. She will run away and then I'll put her some treats and we'll come back and watch. Notice that Tina ran away while I put the treats and food down. See where the treats are? The treats are in a little white bowl. The food is under the coffee table. Is she going to come out again? Hello, Tina. Come on, baby. I guess not. There's Tina. There's Tina. Snuck right up to her bowl. Notice it's a couple seconds later here. And she's eating the treats. She really likes those Frisky treats a lot. She also, if you notice, there's a little bowl right here. I take used CD cat food that Joey doesn't eat and put it in there. Tina does not like to be touched. No way does she want to be touched, nor does she like me to come near her. However, she sometimes, when Blackie and I are in the dining room playing, she likes to be over there and watch. She sometimes comes to me and calls and mews, I think mostly to get more treats. Now we're going to go upstairs to where the 3rd floor cats live, way upstairs. There we go upstairs. The door is over there. Tina sometimes hides out there on this landing. But don't dare try and touch her, because if you put your hand near her to let her sniff you, she'll claw you and cry angrily. She does not want to be touched by a human, much as she likes to be around them. Anyway, we're going to go up and feed the upstairs cats. Okay, here we are at the door of the upstairs cats. They live inside. If we're any luck at all, maybe we'll get to see Blondie as we go in. Blondie is the middle cat here. We focus on that picture not very well. He is such a pretty cat, but he is so shy and afraid of humans. Let's see what happens when we go in. Hello, cats. This is Dottie. Dottie is the bravest and friendliest of the cats up on the upstairs. Hey Dots, how you doing, baby? You can see over on the window, let me turn a light on. That is Pixie, long-haired fluffy cat. She'll take treats from me, but she won't let me touch her. It's okay for her to rub her head on me. Let's see, what's downstairs? Where can we find Blondie? Not over there. I guess my light won't come on. It's too dark under there. Blondie's under there hissing at us. He's not going to come out. See if we can get everybody to come up here. There you see him? There, what a handsome guy he is. Watch this. I can pet him. He likes to be petted with my right hand only for the most part. I can rub him down the back. He likes to be scratched on the head. This is Dottie. Such a handsome cat, such a big, lovable cat. I have worked for months to get to this stage of friendship with him. I can't pick him up yet. I tried once or twice. If you try and pet him under the chin, he'll bat your hand. I run my fingers down his back. He likes that. He likes a head rub. He likes a head scritch. He likes an ear scritch. He likes a neck rub. He likes treats too. Wait a minute, let me get some treats. Here's Dottie getting treats. There we go. And this is his treat getting spot. Over here we have Pixie sitting at her treat getting spot. She likes to sit right by the fireplace. Here we go. There you go. There you go, Pix. There you go, baby. Come on. Now, sometimes she'll come over and rub her hand on me. She'll eat the treats. It was months before she would come over and eat these treats by me. This is a big, friendly move for her. Every now and then when my hand's down there, she'll rub her head against my hand, but I'm not allowed to touch her at all. Now, Blondie, this bed here, over this cat bed, Blondie loves to snuggle in this bed. He's the only cat I've seen use it. He seems to really like it. Okay. This is Pixie. And over here is Dottie. Dottie is a really big male cat. Very nice. Probably like 15, 16 pound kind of thing. Very handsome, very strong. Rather brave. Well, all things considered. And this is Pixie, who's more shy. She's mostly hair. Oh, another thing about Dottie, I'll show you here. Notice that hairbrush? I've been using that hairbrush and I can brush Dottie with it. He likes being brushed. If you got a nice cat brush to brush him with, I'm sure he would enjoy it. Some sort of a slicker brush or a cat comb. He does not like to be touched on the belly. He does not like to be touched on the rump or the tail, but he likes to be brushed. Okay. And there's Pixie, who probably needs to be brushed to relieve tangles, but she won't let me touch her, so that's how that goes. Blondie. Now I can't move toward Blondie. He's just come out. This is the first time I've seen him in a week. I think he's the prettiest of the, one of the prettiest of the cats. He seems to actually be smaller when you see him from behind. See, there he goes. That's Blondie. Blondie and Dottie. There he is. It's rare to see him. He'll sometimes come out and lay on the bed. But I can't approach him at all or he'll run away. There he is. Okay, I put some treats out. There's Pixie. She's getting some treats. There's Dottie. And Blondie went into hiding. I always worry a little bit about Blondie. I worry that the other cats kind of bully him and maybe he doesn't get enough food. It's hard to... I don't see him often enough to figure out what the heck he's doing. Okay, that's it. Okay, here we go. It's closing down for the evening. I've done most of the work. If you can hear purring off to my right, that is Blackie on the night table, on the little circular dining table purring. See where Tina was? Now she knows I'm up to something, so she walked away. She has been coming close and purring to me and talking to me. Come on, Tina, what's up, baby? See, she knows that Blackie and I are spending time together, and she comes out down there and grooms herself. She likes to be near us. She likes to be near to me. She'll come over and chat to me to try and get treats. See? But she doesn't want me to come anywhere close to her. I'm going to give her some treats. We'll be back in a minute. I put some treats in a little bowl, but Tina ran off to the left up the stairs. That usually means I'm not going to see her again for a while. Meanwhile, there's Blackie having some treats. Now the radio is behind him. I usually have WQXR on. That's 105.6 FM, I think. They moved their station titles. But they've been annoying me lately because they've been playing... I leave them on because I want nice classical music for the cats, but they've been playing like theme music from monster movies and scary organ music, and tonight they were playing some kind of weird Chinese sounding music, so I turned them off for a while because they bother me. I want nice music for the cats, not stuff that scares them. Anyway, here we are. You see it's like 11:24 p.m. on Saturday, June 12th. And there's Blackie, my buddy. Let's see if I can get him to play a little bit. He likes this little wandy thing. There we go. You get one of these. This is like a little feather duster on a wand. He likes to play it. When he's on the floor, he'll circle and kick up in the air. There you go. There you go. Okay. Again, he teases Tina sometimes. And I think the real reason is he's bored, and teasing Tina is more fun than being bored. But they otherwise seem to have a pretty nice relationship with each other. Okay, have a good night. There's Blackie. Come right up there. See Blackie. What a handsome guy he is. Here you go. What a handsome guy Blackie is. My goodness, what a handsome cat. Okay, thank you. Good night. Look who's come back to get her treats. Ha! See my buddy Tina there? Come back to get her treats. There we go. She runs away when I put the treats down, but then she comes back as soon as she's sure that I'm not going to come close. Good night, Tina. Have a good night, baby. As the pet sitter, it was my job to collect the cats. Blackie was easiest. I just picked him up and put him in a pet carrier. Joey was also easy to pick up and put in a pet carrier. Tina was tough. I had to use a have-a-heart trap to catch her. It took several days. I worked for a long time to get Dottie to trust me. In the end, I had to trick him and capture him in a pillowcase so that I could remove him to his new forever home. I stored him in a wire cat cage overnight. I stayed with him so he wouldn't be too afraid, but he never trusted me again. Well, I guess not. It made me sad. It still makes me sad. I really liked Dottie, but it had to be done. I caught Pixie in a have-a-heart trap. It took me several days to catch her. Blondie was toughest. I had to corner him in a small closet and grab him while wearing heavy work gloves. He bit me, of course, but I caught him without injuring him. He was so terrified. Sorry, Blondie. I visited the cats a couple times, but I don't think they remembered me, other than Blackie, who was always friendly to everybody. I was permitted to keep the white china treat bowls. I used them for my cats. They love to hear the treats jingling in those bowls. The little house on Vermont Avenue was sold, torn down, and replaced by 2 small new houses. Claire and I are still friends, and that is the story of Aunt Pat's cats.